Post a tweet? Okay. Live for 5 seconds. Alright, give me a second to actually get situated here. Okay, it's been a while. I'm a lot of practice. Hello, guys, girls, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. There we go. The whole point is it's a rhyme. Welcome back to Mike's campaign of Sugoi. Sauce. I'm your host, Mike Irwin.
Was it just me?
No, I heard it too.
Okay. Halfway through your Sugoi, it muted.
Yeah.
I intentionally moved like away.
Well,
from the
we
microphone.
went so far that it stopped transmitting.
Oh, just
It
completely.
actually cut. No, it actually cut out.
Whoops! I'm learning the new microphone. Okay. Goodness gracious, it's been so long. All right, since the last time we were all together, because it's been like a month. We had recently discovered, after trials and tribulations, through trudging through days of snow and surviving multiple encounters with yetis and giant worms and a rock, as in like ROC, not a large pebble, but like a giant flying, like a massive flying bird. You finally arrived at what you thought was going to be the mana mine, only to discover something else entirely. As you may recall, you basically walked into what looked like a giant crater looking into another plane of existence. Is the simplest way to describe it.
We accidentally skipped to the end game.
Potentially. The DM will neither confirm or deny that. And then you
That's why he
like,
tried so hard to kill us.
I mean, when you go into areas that are above what expected of you. But moving on. Most importantly, you didn't die. But you finally found yourself in a clearing of space that wasn't a giant non-stop blizzard with only 20 feet of visibility. So you all decided to finally take a rest. And at the end of that long rest, you basically, Kanedin's warning spear started vibrating. You all popped out of this wonderful little igloo you had created for yourselves and pop out to discover 6 spiders? Question mark. At the moment, they seem to be just sort of they're standing motionless, actually, as you're all standing around, or basically like the warning spear woke you all up. You're all aware of it, but they're all actually no. I take that back. We're just gonna go diving straight into this, and we will.
I would like to investigate to determine if first of all, are the tokens that we see accurate representations of what we see in game?
Yes.
Then I would like to use my investigation to determine if the blue color in the spider is the same hue as a mana crystal.
Alright, hold on, Zach. I gotta clear. I didn't realize I needed to clear my turn list. Okay. Alright, now we can all roll for initiative. I'm just gonna put you on that. Can I do that? Let's see if that'll let me.
Did we see these spiders just pop up out of nowhere?
No, you were resting, and it was you were all resting in the igloo.
Were you supposed to do
Okay.
Initiative, Dad.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yes, initiative, please.
So we were sleeping, and then they just kind of came upon us?
You were sleeping, and Zach's spear warned you all that they were within distances, and... Why can't I just make you... That's fine.
And then enter scene from there, right?
Correct.
Okay. Did we just level up, or have we been...
Yeah, we're 9. No, we
Everybody
just
should be 9, as I recall. It's been so long. I forgot you all leveled up. We'll see how this goes. Okay. You... Alright, so initiatives... Is everybody on? 1, 2, 3... Wait, no.
So I just got access to 5th level spells, and I have yet to choose one.
So it sounds like you didn't finish leveling.
What the?
Well, I meant like in Jeff, like I totally forgot that I had to do that, and I kind of feel like the spell that I choose, I don't know, maybe for this round, Mike, you pick something, because there's a couple that wouldn't be very good for, I think, what's about to happen, but I didn't know that this was going to happen in character.
Fair enough. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to work through technical difficulties. Jeff or Jim, you're saying that my audio is only coming out one side?
Just your voice.
I have no idea how to fix that.
It's not like game breaking. It's just noticeable.
That's obnoxious. Okay. Well, again, playing with a new setup. All right, I'll mess with that later. We'll just have to. This stream's just gonna sound weird. That's fine. Okay.
I can say that it sounds really good. It's just only in the right.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We'll have to play with that later. So you're asking. You're asking for 5th level spells. Like
Yes.
what 5th
What
level
I had
spells
done
you
at
want?
right after we leveled up was I basically click dragged over all the 5th level spells that looked interesting, since I can basically pray for any of them.
Ah, okay.
But I hadn't actually chosen one yet to say this is the one single 5th level that I will have for. So it's kind of like a conflict of interest, where even if you were like, just choose one that you would have chosen anyway, like, knowing this encounter, it's kind of murky to be like, what would I have chosen before I knew what we'd wake up to the next day?
That's fair. Let me dive into your character sheet for a minute.
Everything else is good, it's just the 5ths.
What is...
Insect plagues wouldn't help us with arachnids, would it?
Potentially.
Well,
To affect them, yes, but it doesn't change anything they're doing, really. Other than slow them down. I have the same option, potentially.
Control wins.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't realize you were trying to read all this.
No, you're fine. Control wins.
Okay.
I think your character would make sense to use that, considering how much wind you've been dealing with for the last... Your character's been dealing with basically for the last 48 hours. Alright, I'm out of your character sheet. Okay. Looks like everybody's... Alright, the monk is up.
Did the initiative order disappear?
yeah, you got rid of the turn order.
Okay. You had said something about like they're standing still, but then we went to initiative, confirming that they are hostile.
They are, your spear is telling you that they are hostile, yes.
Roger that. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So not going to. Yeah, I guess I am. Yes, I am. What am I thinking? Of course I am.
How do I figure out distances again?
You gotta click the little ruler in the top left corner. It switches what you're...
Ruler in the top. Oh, there it is.
I scream and I strike once. Still haven't connect.
No. Your 2s will not work. 16 will not connect either.
Oh my. Okay. I will burn a key point and I will flurry.
For 2 more attacks, okay. The 17 will connect.
Oh man.
For 8.
Punch it in the face. Silly little spider face.
Your magically induced punch. So you go to spear it a couple of times. It's surprisingly nimble, dodges out of the way. Your fist misses. Your foot with the key point, making you move another attack, does connect. And as it connects, you're surprised to see that where it connected, like, glows. Like, it's as if the where your foot made contact with the spider, it's almost as if that part of the carapace is now also glowing compared to the other parts that were already glowing.
Oh my. Does it... Can I see that it does damage?
Yes. I mean, you clearly,
Okay.
like, dented it and it hurt, but,
Okay.
okay. You.
I'm... There our portent numbers still good right now, or do we need to re-roll?
Technically, you'd have to re-roll.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I did that because I re-rolled them. Okay. But check.
Where is it? Hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by flurry of blows. I can impose. A creature must succeed on a dex saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled 2d20 at the end of last session, Jeff.
Is it the 6 and the 15?
Mm-hmm.
Was that on September 20th?
Yeah.
It was about a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, over a month and a half
Yeah,
almost.
that sounds
Okay.
right.
Our last session was September 20th. That's what Fritz just told me.
Oh, okay. I do have it. All right.
Do you have
So
coming across better or no?
Let me see.
Maybe. No. Yes.
Nope, it's the same.
Okay.
We can troubleshoot after stream. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. Okay.
Mike, did that spider succeed on a dex saving throw?
I will do two things. The first is Starry Form
Yes.
Archer. That's my
Okay.
bonus action. And then I think I can cast Guiding Bolt without expending a spell slot. I'll be right back.
Very good.
So I need to make sure of that because I don't want to burn a slot if it's not. Where the hell was that? Going? Sorry, I forgot this druid. Everything you click on is a like multi-paragraph drop down. Like, oh, that's right, I can do this. And
Yeah.
That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you haven't played in a while, and especially at high levels, characters are complicated.
I would actually like to. I forgot with the Amulet of the Century. Actually, it doesn't matter if I go ahead of Zach. Never mind. All right. Will you take me at my word that I can cast Guiding Bolt without spending a spell slot? And worst case scenario, I burn the spell slot anyway if I'm.
Yeah, I vaguely
Like,
remember
I
something
know I
about that.
Because I have a specific drop down menu for it. I'm just trying to remember what gives it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am Starry Form.
Yep.
So that's a bonus action to activate. Subsequent turns. Okay, I gotta wait a turn to use it. I'm gonna Guiding Bolt the thing hitting that Zach is attacking.
Go ahead and shoot. That's a ranged attack?
Actually,
Or
no.
is it just a
I need a DM ruling on this. So the Amulet of the Century,
Okay.
it's a reaction when I roll initiative to add a bonus. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that because I actually think that's something that would make sense that I would do. So I add a +1 charge to add my proficiency bonus, which is +4. So I'm actually technically ahead of Zach. So what I'm gonna do is, on my turn, I'm gonna Starry Form,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna Guiding Bolt. But instead of choosing the one that Zach's already attacked, I'm just gonna roll 1d6. So the one he is at is 1 clockwise to 6. And then if he chooses to attack the same one that I've lit up with the Guiding Bolt, great. And if not,
Okay. That's
because
fine by
Guiding
me.
Bolt gives advantage, they're covered in a sheen and they have
Oh, I see
weapon
what you're
attacks
saying.
have
Yeah.
advantage against them.
Yeah,
So
that would
it actually does.
have mattered. So that makes sense.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm blowing a charge of Guiding Bolt. I have that going. Thank you guys for your patience. I have been so deep in what Wizard is for the last 3 weeks that I'm like, that's right, Druid. Different.
It's all good. Different characters.
Okay.
All right, roll me a d6.
Oh, and I need to roll a d6 to determine. So, him. He's hit for 11.
Got it. So the guiding bolt skews into the arachnid glowy thing, and you also notice that where the guiding bolt connects, its carapace seems to glow. I don't know where these purple lines, or Skeksis is drawing purple lines.
And
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable moving. Well, the red thing is the heat, right? That's not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Babbage's heat
Okay.
thingy.
I'll move there.
Okay.
That's my turn. Oh, and who gets a?
Oh, what's who
Right?
doing? Yes.
Does he separate initiative?
I think technically yes, but for now we'll just use yours.
Okay, I want to use him to. Find familiars cannot attack. They can deliver a touch melee spell,
Yes.
but they cannot attack. Okay. That's my turn.
Is Bellarmine back? Yes.
I am. Yes.
Blessed Bellarmine.
So,
Don't. Sorry to interrupt. Are we redoing Zach's turn and saying like everything that happened is what happened?
I'm letting him do what he did there and continuing on.
Okay. I was trying to give him an extra hit.
Fair.
Appreciate.
So yes, Mr. Bellarmine, will you, Blessed Bellarmine, what are we doing?
well, there's a bonus action called Spiritual Weapon. We're going to cast that over at this one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try out this Flame Strike.
Very good. If you could click that so that it's
On this one.
the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I see Bellarmine getting ready, I shout out, "The glowy one! Hit the glowy one!"
Which one is the glowy one?
The
This one down here.
bottom right, he...
Oh. Then I'm going to hit that one instead.
I mean, it doesn't... For the purposes of this, it's a DC save, not an attack spell for the purposes of the Radiant. But moving on. No, you're fine. I gotta roll a DC for the spiders, which...
Oh.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna crit on something, a save is better than damage, so... Okay.
Fair.
Is it half if it misses, or is it just a complete miss?
It's like Fireball. It's half on a save. Half on a save.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's like the Cleric Fireball, but instead of a radius sphere, it's a cylinder.
Okay, so that would be, what, 7 and 5? Yeah.
It's 46 fire and 46 radiant have.
Okay, so...
And it's a 10-foot radius.
Got it. Okay.
Is there anything else I can do? I think that's it, right?
That was your action and bonus action, so no, that's good.
And I'm not going to move because it'll get cold.
Okay. A vertical column of fire. Wow, that's
Yeah, it's like a
that's pretty
biblical pillar of fire.
that's pretty cinematic, actually.
I like it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Okay. Will you be moving at all, Bellarmine?
No, because it'll get cold, very fast.
Fair enough. Babbage.
Babbage is going to... wait a minute, how many of those do I get before I make a silly decision? Sorry. I had a plan. 2. Okay, that was the key. Oh. Alright. So Babbage is going to center himself here between Bellarmine and the ranger.
Druid.
And then, excuse me, the druid. I don't know why I said ranger. And then I am going to cast slow on these 3 spiders.
Each target must see the same turn affected by the spell for the duration. Wisdom. Okay.
So it's they need to make a DC 16 Wiz save.
Gotcha. Alright, so an affected target's speed is halved, -2 to DC and dex saves. Can't use reactions on its turn. It can either action or bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee range attack during its turn. If the creatures attempt to cast a spell,
Which ones are you targeting, Jim?
the
left
three on the west end of the map. Okay, 3 whiz saves. They're
Solid.
all slowed.
That's great.
We'll use you. Oh, come on. Why are you going off screen? That's not helpful to me. Oh, there we go. Okay. And the yellow dot, I assume, is you concentrating. Okay.
Yep, yellow dot is concentration.
Okay. What else are you doing?
So that was my action.
Yep.
I don't think I have a huge number of bonus actions. I think that was like the biggest downside to this tune is I don't have a lot of bonus action options. But that is okay.
Very good. Okay. The spiders. Okay, so all of the spiders actually, let's see, what's the rate?
Oh, a while ago, Mike, I had asked to use my investigation check to determine if the hue of the spider's blue was the same as the color of the mana crystal.
Oh, what did you roll, or did you?
Oh, you didn't say yes, do that.
Oh, I mean, I'd argue that if you're gonna do that, it would take an action at this stage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it next turn.
All right, and we'll let that. You'll have your answer then. Okay. So this. Okay, so first off, this spider rears back and launches what looks like a purple bolt of energy at Babbage.
No. I hate spiders.
So what do you do? All right, so I'm assuming the portent is happening? Or what do you mean, no?
Yeah, no, portent. He rolled a 4.
Glass?
Wait, you can't. I thought we talked about the portent only affects your own rolls, right? You can't affect the rolls of others. Is that what the?
No, that is not at all what it says. The
Okay.
portent just can only attack attack rolls.
Attack rolls. Got it. Okay. Yep. Thank you. All right. So this spider.
That spider rolled a 4.
The. So you burn your reaction. The bolt of energy seems to be stirring right at you.
It's not a reaction.
Oh, it's just a free action.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
It's
just
just-
forgetting my own abilities I give you all.
You get 2 dice to consume.
Got it.
a
So
day.
the bolt's coming at you, and then it just seems to almost like skip out of, like, just blink off and then spew off into the distance. The one that is being, this one here will launch one at Bellarmine. That'll connect.
Now, is it possible for me to cast this spell that I have? That's what's it called? Something about protection from.
Well, short answer is no, because you've already cast the spell this turn.
But okay.
Yeah, unless you had like a reaction. Well, you can't even do a reaction if you've already cast the spell this turn.
Yeah.
So you'll take 5 force damage there, Bellarmine. This one will also attack Bellarmine. That'll miss terribly. This one seems to rear its head, or seems to actually rear toward Kanadin. But doesn't hit him. He fires his eldritch... What?
-5, -5.
-5 hit points, yes.
Twice?
No, just once. The second blast missed you. This spider launches its blast into this spider, which causes it to actually erupt in a wave. Or a wave of energy actually seems to blast out of... Where is it? There we go. Zach, I need you to take a DC 14 charisma saving throw.
Ooh. Okay.
Interesting.
Not my most. Oh, good.
Half as much on a failed. Let's see. Hold on. The target takes 1 10 Okay, so you take. So you saved. So you'll take a total of 5 force damage. And that
Interesting.
little spot that you kicked it, that was like glowing extra,
Mm-hmm.
no longer glows. It's almost as if that wave of energy that came out of it seemed to come from there.
Soaking up the energy, I see. Okay.
So the one in front of you will go to just bite you. Wow, did I actually connect?
Yes, it did.
I connected for a good... Oh, well, take a DC 13 con save.
Sheesh.
Ooh, thank
Fine.
goodness.
Free CC on every hit.
And then this one will also shoot at you, missing terribly.
Can you say which one, just so I know? Like, is he getting ganged up on the left side?
So I take 19 damage.
Correct.
Ooh, boy.
Unless you're resistant to cold, aren't you, with the ring of warmth?
Oh, you are. You're only taking... That is correct.
Okay, so 16 damage?
Yes.
Alright, so let's add 3.
So, is the spiritual
Yeah.
weapon next to this guy instead?
Yeah.
The spirit...
Got
I mean... So, 3 on the right did gang up on the monk. 2 on the right fired at Bellarmine, and 1 fired at Babbage and magically missed. You're up, now that you're at the top of the order.
I'll just go after... I don't have a ranged weapon, do I?
You have your starry form. You don't have a bow?
No, well, Starry Form is a bonus action.
Right.
Oh, that's right. I have... Okay. So I'm going to use Starry Form.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, when the creatures on the left who are affected by slow cast Eldritch Blast, did you
Oh,
roll
wait a
your
sec.
D20?
Should I roll each one again? Because I'm a...
It's... It's an interesting question. Hold on. He's got a point. Let me
Because,
go back
yeah,
to slow.
slows spellcasts.
On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn. Oh, and the creature must use its action on the turn to complete the spell. I mean, it's not... It's... I call it Eldritch Blast. It's not a... It's more a creature's, like, manifested ability versus...
Okay, that's fine.
The cantrip, if that
I
makes
understand.
sense. But that's a good point. But no, I would argue that it's, for the purposes of the way these creatures operate, it's not a spell per se.
Yeah, if it's not, it's because you're slowed, so like performing the gestures to cast a spell
Right.
is slow.
No, that makes sense to me.
If they're not doing that, then yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, Jeff, what are you doing? Your starry
So I'm
forming?
attacking the one that I already hit with Guiding Bolt,
Okay.
hoping that my companions will follow suit and attack it with advantage. And because it's at advantage, I need to roll each thing one more time just to see if there's a crit.
Alright, so the produce flame hits as a result, as does the starry form. So you did 8 and 12.
Well, I mean, you take the higher of the 2 rolls because it's advantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
the 12 and the 12, basically.
Oh, I see
No,
what you're saying.
The 12s are your damage.
Right, but I rolled each one once or twice. There's also a 10 and an 8. I'm just making sure.
Oh, I see.
I'll roll at advantage next time.
Yeah. He's hurt. Well, what it would have rolled is it would have done 12, 26, and then 8. It would have done 16, 17, and then 12. It wouldn't roll damage for each one when you roll at advantage.
Gotcha. That's why I'm. So it would be the 10 and the 8
You-
then,
It
right?
would be the 10 and the 8.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me? Holy crap! I just so I just did the saves for the slows. I rolled a 19 and 18 and a 20.
This is what I get for reminding you of mechanics.
Yes, I appreciate you being
But-
fair.
Rules are rules.
Yes,
Oh, that they get to roll the save on
at
each
the end of the
turn?
turn.
Yeah, at the end of every turn they can roll the
So
break.
you are
slot.
no longer concentrating on a spell that's not doing you any good.
Well,
Well, that's annoying.
if they're rolling saves, we should be able to see that since we have abilities that can affect it.
You can affect
Do we?
spell saves?
I can't. You
Portents
can. You can't.
can't.
Wheel and Woe. Wheel and Woe can though, can't it?
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, 18, 19, and 20 is pretty ridiculous to try to affect, but okay. You know what?
I can roll
That's
up to a d6 and subtract the numbers. So.
you know what? That's fair. Since I whispered those, I will now put these in public, and we'll redo those. All right, they're all slowed still. I will allow that argument.
Well, no, I mean those rolls still stand. It's just like whichever one rolled the lowest. I want to know which one that is so I can try to affect it.
Oh, it would have been the middle one next to Zach if you want to play it that way. I'm happy with just taking the new rolls that are in public.
You're the DM.
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep. No, they're all slowed.
All
They're
right.
staying slowed. Where? All right. So I've lost track of the damage. So it was 8 and 12. Okay.
So 20,
8 and 10
Thank you.
is accurate.
18. Yes.
It's nice having multiple DMs in the game.
Yes.
Are the attacks from them considered energy?
Yes.
Always curious when I hear questions as to where they're coming from.
You doing anything else?
To move to that square. As soon as I can click the actual arrow.
So, you care less about the title of the spell there, Dad, and more about the description of the spell.
I got that, but I don't know what it's. Is it thunder? Is it
Yeah, do we know what the damage type is, Mike? Is that something that we would notice?
cold? Is
I mean,
Damage.
you've been hit by it, so you would know it's a force damage.
Oh, it's force. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the damage type is force for that particular.
it? And there's no force. There's no force in that.
Correct.
All right. Canadian.
Okay. First,
have a
Jim, I
slowed
think you'll
spider in
appreciate
front of
this.
you.
I made this yesterday.
Ooh,
That's
very
fancy.
nice.
That's
Hey, I
Paul
want.
Hollywood's recipe.
Great spiral.
All right. So the guy next to me is still slowed, or
Yes.
the spider next to me is still slowed. So I'm just going to go ahead and do what I do best. Not so much. I spoke too soon.
That's a crit.
Oh, he portended.
Oh, sweet.
My portents was 20 and 4.
Heck
Wow.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So how do I roll the damage for that? I'll roll the damage here, and then how do I roll the crit damage?
You just
Just
any
roll
dice that come with it, just
another.
roll again.
Yeah, which would be So you'll roll.
So 7, and then I'll roll another d6.
You know what? We never really did. What happens if you crit when it's the 2? I don't know how that works. Yeah, roll another d6.
Sweet.
Nice.
So it's
13.
13, really. Okay, so the first hit's a 13. Got it.
All right. Second one. That'll
That'll connect.
hit.
4,
That's a
9. Okay.
And then flurry.
Okay. 19 will hit
18,
for 11.
11. And the second one. Oh, yeah.
Didn't even need to slow it this time. Make up for the last one.
Seriously.
Another 11.
22,
Black
31,
Good Lord. Talk about
38,
doing well on the. I've tried
40,
them all. It's like 40.
44 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Sheesh.
rolled max damage on your punches and kicks too. Good job.
Yes. Needed
Okay,
that.
I take it
Wait a
that.
minute, is that thing not down?
Oh no, it is
Oh
not.
no! Alright, well then in that case, I'm
My.
going to step away to back to here.
Okay.
Because it can't take reaction.
Can't
so.
react. That is correct.
Slow is so good.
Yeah, that's
I
wonderful.
didn't turn this on, but every single time I go to the next turn order, it like centers on the person. That's kind of nice. I don't know how I
that is
did
nice.
that. I don't know how I did that. Bellarmine, you're up.
Okay, well, I've got we got the spiritual weapon, which is that's considered a bonus, right?
Yep, you can swing with that.
Yeah.
I forgot. You have that. What was it, a cloak or a shroud that allows your spiritual weapon to basically manifest as a bow next to you. You can
Yeah.
retroactively let you do that if you want. Does that
It
ring
was
a bell?
a magical item that you got, if you recall. You got it pretty recently.
I'm looking for it. I can't see it.
Where did I put it?
It
Sagittarian investment.
Sagittarian vestments.
there we go.
Here, I'm gonna put this in your character sheet for future reference.
So
And don't forget, if you attack this one down here, you have a much better chance of hitting it.
well, but the spiritual weapon is up next to the other one, but I can use a bow and hit the bottom one instead.
Well, what I'm saying is instead of your spiritual weapon manifesting as a hammer, or whatever melee weapon you imagine, the Sagittarian investments allow you to instead manifest it as a bow
Right.
that sits next to you. So instead of it having to like chase monsters around the map, you just have a bow next to you that's shooting off.
So, but I can shoot it at any of them, not just where the spiritual weapon is sitting. Right?
Within
30 feet.
30 feet, yes.
30.
So we're going to concentrate on that weakened one here. I don't know if you can see what I'm hitting.
Yeah, you can hit it.
Yeah.
Which one you're shooting at the bottom right one?
He
Correct.
has advantage.
Okay, very good. So yeah, if you could do your spiritual weapon attack, which
So bear with me.
should
I gotta
still
bring that back up again.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
on
have
your your cord tab.
Are you
I
adding?
see it.
You roll again in case you crit.
So there's actually one that's called spiritual bow, which is what you want to click, not spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Hang on.
4 from the bottom of your weapons list.
There it is.
Much better.
You know what? As the first time he's used it, I'm allowing it.
Well, I mean, it's a different roll altogether. He gets a plus 11,
is.
plus 10.
It is.
So
That's fair. Yep.
Yeah.
So he didn't even need it. He didn't even need advantage on that one, but that'll work. 17. Very nice.
I still get my action,
Yes, you do.
which this time is going to be where is it?
It is no longer that advantage attack only works until something hits it, right, Jeff? The guiding bolt.
I think it's just the next attack, isn't it?
While he's doing that, Bellarmine, what are you doing with your action? You casting a spell, shooting something? What are you doing?
I was going.
Yeah, it's the next attack roll.
I was going to cast guiding bolt.
Okay. That works out nicely, actually.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's the next one.
You just chain
and he
guiding bolt.
just barely hits it.
Beautiful.
All right, we're gonna use a different icon for guiding bolts. That'll work. For 12. Very nice.
Ooh, he upcast it.
He did. Okay.
And I think that's it. I think there's anything else I can do, is there?
So far, Dad, you've just cast spiritual weapon and guiding bolt, correct?
Yes.
But you upcast guiding bolt.
Flame strike.
Oh, and flame strike, right? Flame strike is 5th level. I was just tracking your spells.
I think I'm done for this round.
Unless you wanted to move, that's correct.
Yeah, I don't see any advantage of moving because they're all within range.
Got it. Okay. All right. Babbage, what are you doing now?
Gosh.
You are still concentrating on 3 slows.
Yes. Well, one spell, but yes.
Did you want to use your action to investigate? Still?
So I don't know. When I said it, you hadn't had us roll initiative. Just that they were standing there
fair.
motionless. So I don't know if I want to use a combat action for that.
That's fair.
So what I want to do though is I want to move to. Let me check this range here. Check this range here. I think. But yes. I'm gonna move myself to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to raise my portent light crossbow,
Okay.
and then infuse it with arcane energies with the knowledge of its mechanical workings, and manifest that into casting Conjure Barrage, which will be a 60-foot cone hitting the 3 right spider.
Oh, okay. Dexterity save. Interesting that you choose the 3 non-slowed objects for dexterity save, but fair. Okay.
Yeah, you always kill the non-CC targets first.
Fair enough. Okay, so I need 3 dex saves, and these will be in public so that if people. All right, top one, middle one, bottom one. Waiting to see if Jeff does something.
Yeah. Wait, that's a spell, not an attack, right?
Yes.
My
Oh,
passing
I
spell,
know.
but you're making a dex save.
I'm going to use, so the one that rolled an 18, presumably the only one that passed,
Correct.
I'm going to roll a d6 to subtract from its
Okay.
saving throw.
Damn,
Shucks.
That's all right. That was a good try. He still takes half damage.
Okay, so your damage was 17? Ah, what just happened? Non-magical damage? Is that what it says? It does. Okay.
The damage type is the same as the thing that you used to conjure.
Oh, so did you use? So you used your. So it wasn't. It is magical damage though. 'Cause
Well,
you
the
used
portent, my portent light crossbow is a magical weapon, so would the arrows fired out, would the bolts fired out of it consist as magical damage? Because the weapon's enchanted?
We'd have to specify what kind of damage if it is. If it's like force or something. For now, I'll say
It would
yes.
I mean, it would be piercing, but if it's
Oh, piercing magical damage. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
if it's piercing
Yeah,
magical,
that's fine.
then it wouldn't be halved.
Okay. So you notice that this guy down here has a hole, is glowing a heck of a lot more than the rest of his friends.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Babbage?
That is all of my movement and my action.
Okay. The spiders. Okay. This one is gonna move to here and unleash an Eldritch Wave. I need both Bellarmine and Canadin to roll a DC 14 Charisma save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Let's see. Can I do multiple?
Yeah, Canadian is not very charismatic.
You did
So
fine,
I'm
though.
yeah, exactly. Get lucky on these rolls here.
Alright, hold on. So you take 25 force damage there, Bellarmine, and Zach, you take 12.
Whoa!
Whoa.
as the wave that emits out of this thing and all of the charges that are built up on it fire out on a wave of just arcane force energy.
I did not understand
Oh,
the little balls on it where the little
every
balls.
time we hit, it stores that.
Noted.
Stores a D6. So I take 12 damage. Holy macaroni. Okay.
That's its turn. This one will move to here. Fire at Bellarmine. Missing. This one will move up to you, Babbage. Try to bite you. Missing. This one, bottom left, shoots at Canadin. That connects
That does connect.
for 1 force damage.
I will
The one
take it on the
next,
chin.
yes, the one next to you will try to bite. Missing. And this one will. What is it going to do? Move into you and attempt to bite. Also missing.
Did it have enough movement to do that?
Oh, you know what? It may not have. You're right. I forgot. No, it would have gotten to here. It would have gotten to here, but it still has an action, so it'll. Actually, it's just going to do its little wave thingy because it still has its action. So if you could make a DC 14 charisma save. Oops. You take 4 force damage from the spider shooting out a wave.
It's not -10, by the way, it's halved.
Oh.
Like the frostbolt, I think, is -10.
Yeah,
Like slow.
you're right. I thought -10. Did I move?
Slow is halved.
So it got 50. Hold on. So it was here. Oh, that's 15 movement. That works. Okay. Yep.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I appreciate you keeping me honest. You have 2 spiders right next to you. Oh, hold on. Top, middle, bottom. They're all still slowed. You're up.
Yay!
CC for the win.
I love it.
Not digging the.
Because like we
They
can
can't.
kite them around indefinitely.
They cannot take reactions, right?
That is
That's
correct.
You can boogie on away there.
Yeah.
I don't have to. Well, it's good because I don't have to burn my.
Kite the slows and make it a 3v4.
Oh, you know.
Can I move like that?
Yeah, why not?
Why wouldn't you?
It's a relatively small battle map.
Just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's because
So
of how
I'm gonna-
flat he treats diagonals. It makes for weird movement sometimes.
It does. It's a bizarre. We break the laws of physics in this game. Bellarmine is feeling the chill a little bit, but it's not enough to actually affect you, Bellarmine. At least not yet. The wind also is in existence here, so it's not
So
as bad.
this one has a fresh guiding bolt on it, right?
Yes.
It does.
And that dissipates only when it's attacked or a weapon attack.
The next attack.
Okay. Order of operations matters. I'm gonna fire off another guiding bolt at the same one.
Sweet.
That connects. Wait a moment, though.
Wait, no. Sorry. Same thing as before. Same damage as that one, but it was at advantage.
Hold on. Oh, that's interesting.
I was just rolling to see if I crit it, which I did not.
Yeah, so it's 19 radiant, and now Mike is, I think.
Huh.
My guess, based on the fact that one of the spiders hit its buddy or something, is that magic is wonky in spots, because it hasn't been wonky %.
Sorry, Jim, you were kind of trailing off there.
Oh, he he's telling you to hold on after you cast a spell. I'm guessing magic is being affected, but it didn't affect my spell, so it might be like certain places in this map are affected or not. Might be some table talk. Maybe I should have said nothing.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Am I good to continue?
Yes. You did 20 damage to... Oh, you did 20 damage to this one?
19.
19.
The second
got
roll
it.
was just to see if you crit.
Okay. Well, hold on. I don't know who you're shooting at, since...
Oh,
Oh, you killed it.
would have been the same one, but
And I
if
need
it's
both
dead.
Bellarmine and Katadin to do another DC 14 charisma save.
Oh, it expels charges on death too. Fun. Keep your distance, boys.
Zach passes.
Dad, I need you to do a charisma saving throw, please.
I'm trying to. Hang on.
They
I
both
clicked
take
it.
1 damage. Good job.
I clicked it, nothing happened. I clicked it again, nothing happened.
You got it. It came out. There it is again.
There's just a lay it, I
Looks
guess.
like there's just some lag.
Yep. Alright, so who are you shooting the next one at?
This one right here, what's affecting it?
You know it has a charge on it. The grenade means absolutely nothing to you.
Oh, so the purple just means the charge.
Yes.
Has this one been damaged?
Yeah.
Yes.
All three on the right were damaged by my barrage.
But the middle one is the one that saved, right?
Yes.
So
The one near me seemed to take a more of the brunt of the barrage force, if that's...
okay. I'm gonna. Well, do you want me to use the same attack that I would have, or should I roll a new one since it's a new creature?
Oh, for the starry form?
Because it wouldn't be at advantage on this one.
Yeah, go ahead, reroll. Oh, wait, I was shooting the one next to Babbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, reroll. It's fine.
Yeah. This is what I want.
That's
Not
a
not
that's a
advantage.
miss. Right, the 14 misses. Okay. Anything else there, you?
Step back in space. Well, this way.
Canadian.
Sorry, remind me again what this amber-colored circle is?
Amber-colored circle.
Green is my warning. I don't know what the amber is.
Okay, it's green. It looked amber. Oh, nice.
No, there is a
green.
second. Oh, so there's that. There's the light being emitted from the
Oh, okay, that's what I'm seeing. It's from the spiritual weapon.
That's the range of the spiritual weapon.
Got it. That was my question.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Okay. So yeah, what are you doing, Canadian?
Alright, so seeing that it is quite dangerous for me to get up close and personal with these things because they're blasts, I am going to... Let's see... Yep. What is... I guess I wouldn't know that.
Oh, I forgot you hit. Sorry, I've been inaccurate. I forgot this thing took like 3-4 hits from you. Yeah, that's right. You took like 4 hits from this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop down. I'm gonna let the ranged guys take care of those, but I'm gonna... This guy,
Okay.
fully attack him. Miss.
No, the 15 connects because it's slowed.
Oh, it does. Oh, that's right. Okay, slow. I
So
don't know why that rolled down there.
it's just, it goes underneath the lowest
8.
roll. So yep.
Yeah.
You both hit. So 8 and 9.
8 and 9. All right. Going to flurry.
Okay.
20. 11. Yeah, that misses, but still, he still has to make a dex saving throw.
Well, it may not miss if Jeff is present.
I'm here. I'm going to just. I have 4 active in here.
I have no idea what he's saying.
That
What
was
do I have?
very
I have a
broken, Jeff.
6 and a 15.
Jeff is a robot.
Hold on.
Yeah, seriously.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
15 plus 9 is plenty.
Okay, yeah. Let's use the 4 10s. I'm going to burn my 15.
Wait, no, you said you had a 6 as well?
Yes.
Oh,
The
6
6 will
plus
work.
9.
Yeah.
Because he's load.
The 6 will work.
Yeah.
Because the monk
Yeah,
is
that's all
ridiculous,
6 then.
and the thing's slow.
I have a +9 to hit, yeah.
Either way, he gets hit again.
Okay, so I'll roll damage, thank you.
I'm going to burn the 15 because I think with Portent, I can use the 6 to debuff an attack, right?
That's
Yes.
fair. Okay.
Yeah,
You're
so
allowed.
15.
All right.
Yeah, it's really nice to have a high and a low.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you staying there,
there's 11.
Brandon?
No. And then he has to roll that dex save to see if he
Oh,
gets
thank you.
proned.
Which is at disadvantage.
Wow. There's a disadvantage, but still, it's a 19. I still pass it, so. Alright, now I will get out of dodge.
Yep.
Back to. I'm going to go with one further.
That's probably wise.
Actually, I want to go a different direction,
Jim,
though.
you were saying that Portent is a free action, right? Not a reaction?
Correct. It's kind of like luck. It's not a reaction. It just
Go
happens.
there. That's where I'm going to go. Right here.
Okay. Bellarmine.
Okay.
Now you guys have been keeping track of which ones have been hit the most. Which ones have been hit the least?
The middle one on the right, I believe.
Middle one on the right. This one, yeah.
It's either this one or perhaps this one.
Nothing has hit the one on the top left.
Yeah, this one then.
You can tell that
This-
one's been untouched.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think it's important, is I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on all of us.
Is anybody taking damage besides you?
I have
Yeah,
Okay.
Canadan's taking a yes.
a good bit of it, too.
Yeah.
And it's a bonus action, so there you go.
Okay, that'll
I will
replace
take it.
your. Okay.
So what is that?
5.
What do we gain? What do we gain? 5.
Yes.
So let me put that 5 in before I get it again.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
That's an unfortunate roll, but good.
Yeah.
I know, but at least it's something. Now I'm gonna cast
Oh,
banishment.
that hits everybody
on
because that's 60 feet. So that also get you
Yes.
if you needed hit points. Okay.
anybody that needs it gets 5.
Got it.
And now I'm going to cast banishment on this one.
You can't cast 2 spells.
No, one's a bonus.
It's still a spell though. The only way you can cast 2 spells is if one spell is a bonus action and the other is a cantrip.
Which is admittedly frustrating.
Well, I
Can't
wanted,
fight
to ban- I,
action
wanted,
surge.
I wanted to banish the bad one, so
Sure, I get that. However,
should have done that first then.
that would be true.
But I thought because one was a bonus and one was an action, you could do both.
You can do a bonus action and an action, but
Spells have an additional set of rules.
Yeah, superseding action economy, you can't cast 2 full spells in the same turn.
It's unfortunate because that's not what I would have done then if I had known that.
I mean,
We can
Mike will
undo.
probably let you retcon.
Yeah, we can
now that you know
retcon that
mechanics of the game.
the 5 hit points you healed, and you can try to banish the spider if you would rather do that.
I think that's the better thing to do.
Okay, that's fair.
So we'll take back all the healing. I gotta
Fine.
get myself.
-5.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that where I was? 33 or 32? I was 32.
Here we go. Okay.
All right. So did that banishment come through?
It, yes, kind of. I don't know. It's weird, but either way, I need to make a DC 18 Charisma. Ooh,
And that was
that's a fantastic thing to use against these things.
Are they low car? Oh my god, yeah. They have
Wow.
a minus 3 to their charisma.
And yet again, the Blessed Bellarmine the Great makes a threat to the entire party just whoop, out of existence.
For now. He is concentrating on that
Yes, he is.
for the next minute.
And I gotta walk into one of these warm circles.
Oh, did
No,
you...
you're fine. That only affects you if you're out in the cold for like longer than an hour. So the circles for this instance don't really matter all that much. For the purposes of just like how long the fight's going to matter, it won't affect your character.
Then I'll stay where I'm at because that puts me about equal distance from all these guys, except for the one that was close to me before that's dead.
Very good. I don't know which one of these would make sense for concentration.
Sorry about that. I didn't know that you couldn't do a bonus in a.
That's
regular
okay.
table.
It is. I mean, the benefits of us playing a game is we can adjust as necessary. The point is to have fun, after all. Babbage.
Babbage blinks over to here with Misty Step.
Very good. Look, I don't want to be anywhere near this thing.
And then he takes out his little affect engine and hucks it over here.
I assume within range of the two of them.
Yeah, the two of them.
Very good.
And it'll explode. Kaboom!
Kaboom!
And that is this. This. Kaboom!
Ooh. Alright. Dex. They're not slowed, but that's okay. Top, middle. Out of curiosity, what type of damage?
Oh, it is fire affect engine. Let me check my inventory. 'Cause I keep
Also,
track of
point
it.
of order, I think the deacon actually is allowed to use spiritual weapon once it is cast. So he could use a bonus action to,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
but
good point. No, he used
but it
banishment
is
to
not
do his...
considered a second cast.
Right, and to your point.
Yes, he could spiritual weapon. He couldn't mass healing word. That's correct.
So, yes, Jeff's right.
No, but he already had spiritual weapon going, right?
Right,
He
so-
cast that initially.
You can
Right,
attack
right.
with your bow, Bellarmine,
That he
as
can
well
do.
as your banishment. We skipped over that. I apologize. So you can shoot one of the spiders with your bow if you so choose.
So which are the weakest ones?
Um,
I assume it's that one, maybe?
the monk
Or
has.
that-
I mean,
Or this one?
the number of dots kind of tells you how many times they've been hit.
This one up here is the one we've been.
Yeah, so I'll shoot at that one. Let me go get...
It is fire damage, by the way.
Got it. Thank you.
So where is it?
You melt some of the snow around the. There's now a crater of melted snow. The 16 will connect. Wait, no. They're not slowed. I'm sorry. Tygo's the defender, so the spiritual bow does not do 10 force damage. I apologize.
Weren't they slowed?
The ones on the left are
The
slowed.
left ones are slowed.
Oh, that's what I was asking. Which are the ones that are
We
the most?
weakest and slowed are not the same.
Well, okay.
So he answered the question you asked. What was I
Nuanced
looking at?
verbiage and mechanics. Sorry. So Babbage, you were doing what now? Oh, you threw the grenade. Yes. Are you doing anything else?
I was just trying to see what the radius was. It was a 20-foot radius. Just for visuals of what got scorched.
That's the body of snow that's melted. Got it. Okay. The spiders. 15.
Change the turn.
Oh, thank you. 15. Wait, no. You can get to there. Okay. Okay. And then this one will go... Oh, wait, no. That one's banished. This one will get to here. This one will go... Huh? This one... Let's see. Okay. This one is going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at Babbage. Which does not connect. This one is going to shoot its Eldritch, also use its Eldritch Blast at Babbage. Or no, I take that back. That one's gonna emit a wave. I need Babbage and Canadin to make
Yep,
DC
sorry.
14 charisma saves.
Scrolling up to the button.
10 and 8.
Ooh.
15 damage.
Oh, jeez.
The one next to you is gonna bite.
Wait, I'm gonna burn 3 charges of Amulet of the Century.
Ah,
So
okay.
Xyz and Zach both have advantage actually on that charisma save.
Oh,
So you both have to reroll.
you're an all-star.
That is unfortunate.
We'll see.
That is
That was
unfortunate.
very unfortunate rolls,
Just
though.
roll high,
I
guys.
appreciate
Roll high.
appreciate the thought.
Yeah, man. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, charisma's a rough one.
Those are our weakest stats.
Yes. The one bit. Oh, I did successfully bite you. If you can make a DC 13 con save.
No. I'm gonna say that's a 6.
The attack roll?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so that bite did not actually connect. Very good. And then there was the one next to Bellarmine who will also try to bite him. Ooh, does getting through. Unless anybody's going to do something about that.
I thought he had a higher armor class.
I have 18 if I'm on his token. If it is in fact higher.
Let me take a look.
In the characters, I mean, the sheet, it says 18, but I don't know.
Chainmail is AC 16.
Shield would make it 18. I'm guessing he doesn't have a...
Shield makes it 18.
Does he have a dex bonus?
Oh, you don't get your dex bonus with chainmail. I don't.
No, it's a max.
No,
it maximizes
it's
it too. Yeah, it's cats, but you do get one.
Oh, well then it would be. Well, then how come it's not calculating correctly in the game? Because he has a dex bonus of 2.
Hold on. My guess is his shield's not actually in the calculation.
If I uncheck shield, it goes to 16. If I check shield, it goes to 18.
Oh, wait a sec. Actually, no, hold on.
And the vestments don't give you any protection, do they?
They do not. No. 5e chainmail. Am I going?
No, chainmail is heavy armor. It doesn't get a dex modifier. Half plate gets chain shirt gets max 2.
Oh, okay. So
Chain.
he doesn't
That's
get-
why. So it's accurate.
Okay.
Chainmail is just 16. And
Got
then
it.
the shield
Okay.
goes to 18. I just thought it was higher because I thought like he had a feat or something, but I guess I was just wrong. I'm just wrong.
I gotta get this man some plate mail. Okay. So, Bellarmine,
Yeah,
if you could.
full plate. That's what he means.
Oof. 2d8. Bellarmine, if you could roll a DC Constitution saving throw. That one should be... Yeah, you're fine. But that does not stop you from taking 17 damage, and I need you to make a... I also need you to make a Wisdom saving throw for concentrating on your banishment spell. With a DC 10.
He can't wear full plate. He doesn't have enough strength.
Yeah, that'll work. Wait, did I say Wisdom or did I say...
You said wisdom, but it would be con, wouldn't it?
It would, but you know what? He rolled a 20, we're gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let him...
I mean,
On a die
dice is
roll,
a
you
dice
just
is a
yeah,
dice,
the dice is a die. Like the fact he rolled a die, it was a 20, he saved. It wouldn't matter if I misspoke.
right.
You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use a bonus action to teleport back to here.
Bink. Very good.
Which is the Ring of the Winding Path.
Yep. Magic item save the day.
Then I'm going to cast Plant Growth, which is, I'm sure you remember that one.
That's the, like,
Oh,
you're
okay.
basically creating like a small forest, as I recall. 100-foot radius. Okay. I should just change the entire map layer.
But I'm going to sculpt an escape avenue for us. So excuse the crude drawing, but
Go ahead.
basically, you know, something like this, but as efficient as possible to get us back to, like, you know, here somewhere. And for some reason the map just got deleted.
Oh god, that's
Yeah.
awful. That's atrocious.
Yeah, everything just got horrible. Just Control Z, man. Control
That's
Z.
the worst. Okay. I was trying to make it so that everything was green since you just plant growth to the entire map, but that's fine.
Yeah, I think we get the picture even if there's no picture.
Yes, got it. Okay, moving on. Alright, so you're making it... Okay, escape route to the upper left. Everything else is... difficult terrain, right? Yeah, 4 speed of movement for every 1 foot. Got it.
And then I'm going to shout to everyone, run back! What the... What is going on?
It was me. I was being silly. I'm done.
Okay, so the entire thing is now forest. Got it.
Yes, so I'm going to
100-foot
run...
radius.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, what plants currently exist in this snowy wasteland?
I mean, you would get a whole bunch of under... Let's see. The spell channels vitality the plants in the specified area. There are 2 possible uses, granting them your long-term benefits. I mean, I suppose that's a fair point. You would get... Okay, hold on. Let me think about this.
Rhododendron.
Yeah, I mean, you would have... I mean, desert tundras do have some plant... Well, maybe not.
They have to be evergreens.
I mean, it's magical, so I'm just gonna... I mean, I understand that it's like... the idea is that it...
Because the target of the spell is plants within a specific area.
Yeah, there are... That's fair. There are no plants, really. You're in a frozen tundrad wasteland.
But underneath that, it could be some.
I like the thought.
Me
Clearly.
too. I mean, I would love to be all the
There would
work.
be a layer of, like, grass and roots, right? It doesn't say that I have to see the plants.
No, you're right. It doesn't. But, like...
Are you saying
go
this
up-
is literally snow on dirt and rock with zero vegetation?
What I'm saying is, it's not a forest. That's all I'm trying to explain. It's
Yeah, but
thick and it's thick and overgrown, whatever is existent.
I mean, if you go up to, like... I mean, if you're basically, like, on an iceberg...
I mean, if there's literally no visible plants, I'm not gonna waste my turn doing that.
No, I...
Well, you can't because there's no valid target, so you're not even able to cast the spell.
Yeah, the terrain in the world you are in does not have any plants. That's just the reality of the place you're in. As sad as that is for the forest druid.
As much as I love the spell, don't get me wrong.
No, there are no plants.
I got it. Got it. I need a moment to think what I'm gonna do instead.
That's fair.
Been planning that for a round.
That is understandable. We can all enjoy the puppy cam while we wait.
Puppy cam, she's a sleepy girl.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go back.
Got little twitches in her paws, she's dreaming, look at her.
Oh,
Oh
adorable.
my goodness. She's running in a field.
She's running. Maybe chasing her tail.
Oh, what is that quote from Gladiator? If you find yourself in a field, do not be afraid, for you are in Elysium, and you are already dead. Anyway, I digress. Or I'll just keep watching the puppy, waiting for... I don't know if Jeff's come up with a plan yet. Aww.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually a fantastic discussion with things go slow
I'm
for
gonna
everybody
need-
else.
I'm gonna very quickly need to get a wider angle camera.
Well, wait.
It's gonna be too big.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do instead.
Okay.
I don't know if this is optimal or not, but I'm gonna shout to Babbage on my turn. Gosh, how would I even say this? Basically, I want to communicate to Babbage that we're gonna do the thing that I took a whole feat for with our 2-part trick.
Got it.
Oh, for sure. I'm ready to do that at any moment.
And we're gonna do it to him. So I think it was. What do I have to do here? I have to delay action. Oh, that's right, because I have meta magic and I quicken it. Okay, so
Please
I'm
tell
gonna
me
use.
somebody wrote down the mechanics of this.
No, I remember. I have to.
Okay.
It's create or destroy water,
Yep.
and then shape water. Create. So basically, what I'm doing is casting, or I'm holding. Can I do this? Can I hold my? I know you can hold an action, but since he goes after me, or I guess everything technically happens at the same time. It's just who gets to actually act first, right?
Yeah, you're
'Cause I
basically
don't wanna-
you're triggering me throwing the airbag triggers you to use your spell, and because you
Right.
quicken it, you use both spells.
Right, but so since I'm ahead of you, do I want to hold that? Like mechanically, can I hold that action to do that whole process?
Well, you would have to.
Right, but can I hold an action, create, destroy water, and the meta magic and the cantrip? Can I hold all of that?
That's the only way this works. Because
I didn't know if I
casting-
was allowed to hold more than one thing. That's why.
your spell casting is contingent upon me throwing the. So I mean, alternatively, I can hold my action to throw the thing when you start casting a spell. Like it mechanically comes out the same. Whether we do it
Okay.
on your turn or my turn, it's the same order of operations.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold my action to create water,
Okay.
and then quicken a shape water. And then when it's Jim's turn, that's when it'll actually trigger, and he will hopefully get the inflatable bladder up in the air to.
Yeah, I'll throw and detonate the power airbag over the head of.
And then it drops, and hopefully it gets stunned. What's the mechanic for if it gets stunned? Is there a save against that? Since we haven't done it yet, that's why I'm like.
Say again over. Sorry.
So when we're using Jim's clockwork water bladder
Yep.
to
Yep, yep, yep.
contain the water from create water, and then I use the quicken shape water to freeze it,
Right.
and then that 10 gallons of solid ice just drops straight down with the intention of creating a stun effect on this guy. But I forget
Right.
if there's a it doesn't just happen, right? Like, does he get a save against it, or
It would have had to have been a dex saving throw of some sort. Yes. Probably against your spell
so?
save.
So are you calling it a dex saving throw?
I mean, it's a giant chunk of ice that's falling, so yes.
I thought we wrote this thing. We'll have to check through our text thread and find out what we had said.
Yes, I'm confident we did. Well, at least I think
I
we
will
wrote
find
that.
it.
Okay.
I'll find it.
I do need you, Jeff, to make a wisdom saving throw for me while you're doing all this.
Wisdom save, you say?
Yep. Cool. Thanks.
That's a heck of a save.
Plus
Yeah, I
10.
have a
Yeah.
cloak. +5 wisdom, +4 proficiency.
I just realized how long it took me to scroll up to that point in our conversation history.
If it's even still there, it might not be.
Oh no, I have Google Messages has history until the beginning of time.
Oh, there you go.
I just have to keep scrolling until we get to whenever the heck we were talking about that.
Oh, you can't just search Google Messages?
Not in my current state. I might be able to do it from my phone, but I wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're holding all that action, and we're waiting for Babbage to basically deliver all this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Canadian, you're up.
I knew if I worked. Yeah, it's a deck save, is what you said.
Yes. So deck save, and it's held on this one, the only one that's on top of everyone, potentially deadly.
I mean,
Um.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. Canadian, what are you doing?
Okay. Let's do some vigorous. No, because if I kill him with a... Any of these guys... I guess all of them are damaged.
Yeah,
Right.
this one just emitted a wave.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you can see the dots.
Yeah. So then...
Wait, didn't you
down.
move? I thought you went, like, down next to the group, no?
Here.
Didn't you, like, use your little ring thing to move somebody?
Alright, I'm gonna write this down.
Jeff?
Actually, wait. If I was here... I'd go here instead.
With the text thread?
No. I thought your character, like, blinked away from the spider he's next to.
Well, no. I mean,
No? You had to use your actions to do something else?
can I? Oh no, because I still have a bonus. No, because the quickened
Right, you cast...
cast
'cause you're
effectively
casting-
turns it into a bonus action.
Yes. Because you cast
So
a
I
cantrip.
cannot use my bonus action to also blink.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, what are you doing there, Zach?
No worries. Can I share a space with who?
We can move
He's-
who, yes.
Yes.
Who's
Okay.
floating
Yeah.
around.
Basically, it just saves me 5 feet, and I'm trying to conserve
Yep.
motion there. Okay. Then I'm gonna whack at that guy at the bottom there.
Very good.
Dang dang.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Let's flurry. Oh goodness
One
gracious.
connects.
Goodness gracious.
4-5-4.
Yeah, seriously. For 7.
Yep.
Okay, roll a dex save there. And do I have advantage on any of those? Probably not, right? Oh, good, he's prone. Well, that's good.
If we weren't all clustered, I'd cast Fairy Fire and make it 10 times easier on you. But we're clustered.
Alright, so it's prone and it's slowed. Get the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, I just want to be like away from anybody. Wish there was like a alt key to measure.
Alright,
Right.
this one's gonna get a swing at you while you're doing that. No,
That's
actually,
fine.
it's gonna save its reaction. I take that back. In case Bellarmine tries to run away. Speaking of
Can I
which,
kite it?
Bellarmine, you're up.
Okay.
Right. Well, I'm going to want to swing at this one.
Okay.
It's right there with the
I'm afraid that misses.
God damn it. All right. Well, then we're going to use the bow.
Got it. Same target.
Same target. Probably should cast something, but you know.
Oh, you're fine. The 21 will connect. $411. Very nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to move over here.
Do you, though? Yes, you do. Okay. Wise Bellarmine. Babbage. I assume you're completing the...
Yep. So Babbage, what's our target here?
It was this one, is what he cast, what he was holding.
Yeah, that makes sense. Babbage is going to get some
I
distance
screwed that up.
on these two spiders. And then he's going to use his action and a second level spell slot to throw and activate the power airbag
Okay.
directly over this spider.
Now, you looked up what we actually said the mechanics of that was?
Like the throw part?
I mean, all of it, really.
All of it is
damage in
basically
the damage and the
all of
attack
it's-
I've already sorted.
all of it's
the-
basically automatic. There's nothing
yeah,
that's contingent.
Yeah, the throw just happens because I'm using a spell slot.
Right. No, what's the damage has already been done with?
Oh, that I've got. I've
okay,
got that.
that's... Okay, cool. Dexterity 16.
Oops, I didn't mean to have the strength on there.
Alright, so you rolled well on the bludgeoning. There, it's there. This clobbered by falling, melt device, it takes dexterity. Failed save, the creature struck correctly in the head. And is stunned and knocked prone. Got it. Well done. Lots of resources used, but it is now stunned and...
I haven't even whipped out Wall of Fire or the heavy hitters.
19 bludgeoning. Very nice. Of ice, just straight ice damage.
Good,
Alright,
good
Babbage.
positioning on your part, Mike, because I wanted to drop Spike Growth and make it a much easier fight with an Erupting Earth or two next to it. But
Okay. Spiders. This one will move. It's 15. This one will take half of its movement to get up. Which is this one. So now it's basically only got 5 feet of movement left, so it goes there. This one will move in with Canadin. Wait.
no.
What's
It's
that
stunned.
That one's... Aha, yes. How long does that last? Or is it just... Oh, it's stun and prone. I assume that lasts a round?
Well, it would either be like a roll on its turn every round, like a wisdom save or something, or
Okay.
it's... I'll be honest with you, if you say it's only one round, I'm going to retcon that whole thing to be gone, because I'm not going to burn a whole feat to do
No,
something
no, no,
else.
no, that's fair. I think...
Oh, when I attacked it, it was stunned and prone, but that didn't do anything.
No, that didn't happen
it-
until
that
after you
happened
moved.
after your turn.
That was during Babbage's turn. Otherwise, you're right. You would have had advantage on those, on all of that stuff. Okay. No, I like the idea that it's a wisdom saving throw with the same DC for it to unstun itself. So we'll... Alright, so
But
that's...
it's stunned for this round, so
Yes,
that
it's-
doesn't happen until the next round.
Yeah, this is at the end of its turn.
At best, it would be the end of its turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is gonna move to here and unleash its wave for... So if you, Jeff and Jim, if you could make a DC 14 charisma for 12 and or 6 damage, that is 12 damage.
Sheesh.
Woof. Okay. This one will launch an Eldritch Blast at the Deacon. Missing. This one will launch an Eldritch Blast at Babbage. Missing. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I need a bunch of saving throws to make. The banished one is slowed, but it's still banished, so... Well, I guess I can unbe slowed while it's banished. Banished one, still slowed. One below Bellarmine, still slowed. The bottom one,
Still slow.
still slowed. The knocked... Stunned one is unstunned.
We're gonna change that.
Wait, portent was only attack rolls, yes? Or are you gonna woe it somehow?
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh man, that makes it a tie though.
Yeah, tie goes to the defender. It's because it was a 16 save, right, on the ability.
Yeah, my spell
Yep.
save is 16.
So close, but not quite. It is. It will be unstunned as of next round. But it is in fact still prone. Good thought though. All right. You got a spider on you, you.
Where's my horse?
Good question.
With the retainers.
Also a good question.
Man, that's really unfortunate.
What's that?
That its turn was directly after my turn, and therefore the stun was a wash.
Ah. I mean, it didn't do anything for a whole turn, and that thing's got 3 dots on it, and Canaan's right there.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, if anything, I'd be very happy with the way your slows have managed to stay on for
Oh,
as long
I'm
as they
thrilled
have.
about my slows. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, which reminds me, you need to make a concentration save for that.
Yes, I do. Thank you. It was what, 12 damage?
Yeah, no, it's a DC 10 con save.
Okay.
So you are still concentrating on slow.
For fairness, I didn't make a con save the first time I was hit either.
First time?
I've been hit twice by that wave.
Oh, okay. If you want to roll again. You're good.
Alright.
Alright, what are you
No
doing?
retconning.
Okay, so I'm going to move. Which provokes, I know. So I'm going to move.
You managed to avoid it. How does Bellarmine have... Oh no, he doesn't. Never mind.
I'm going to move here
Okay.
and drop Spike Growth.
In that circle. I'd say.
Yeah.
It's because he has a poor strength. He doesn't have enough strength to wear the armors that benefit more than his
Gotcha.
dex bonus gives him.
Fair, so it's just a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, spike growth. Got it. 2d4 for every 5 feet it travels. Very good. Will you be doing anything else there, you?
Move and action. And I suppose I could also fire off a.
You could. Which one are you going to shoot at? This one is still prone.
Which is disadvantage.
Oh,
with
which
the
is
range
disadvantage
attack.
on a range attack, actually, so that's actually bad for shooting
Nice
it.
try. Nice try,
Actually,
DM.
He'd actually be better off with half plate, because it would be 15 plus dex instead of flat 16.
Um,
Wait, what's your...
I'm gonna pew pew at this one.
So you are pewing at disadvantage.
Oh, that one's prone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, prone is dis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do this one then.
Got it. Bink. That's got to be radiant damage. I'll have to go in and fix that later. Alright, it's planked. Candidate.
So
It is prone,
it
Oh,
is
now-
prone, yes.
and it's it's
Oh.
just spike growth, but I mean you can get here no problem.
Say that one more time, Jeff.
Melee
That means
attack.
you have advantage.
Yeah,
Oh, melee
attacks are
attacks at advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna put you here for the purposes of the spike growth.
fair enough. Same difference to me. Alrighty.
Can you toggle
Oh,
advantage?
I could toggle advantage. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll roll You know what? Let me just roll one more for that one, and then
Yep.
I'll toggle it.
Okay.
All right, toggle advantage. When I do that, just roll the first one, the damage on the first one, right?
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna pop
gonna-
up on the bottom.
okay.
So 10. Oh,
10.
It's gonna be a lot of
Oh,
little.
I have advantage, so I can roll an extra d6 because of that there.
oh, you
Oh
took a
heck yeah! You took a
roll
rogue
in
level.
Left.
I
Jeez.
forgot about that.
That's
before.
phenomenal.
That's fantastic.
So,
Take advantage of that more often. All right.
all right. So that's an extra 3, so that's 13 so far.
Okay.
Sure.
right,
Now this is my
New plan: give Zach advantage as often as possible.
yeah. Well, I only get to do
So
that
now
once
we-
per turn, but still, I will take advantage because I can do a lot of damage. Okay, there's 13. 13 is a Misiroo.
That is a Misiroo.
It's unarmed strike. It's flurry it. 23.
You do
will
not need to flurry.
connect.
Well, you don't have to flurry it if you don't want to.
Well, yeah, that'd be a key point, so waste it.
Yeah, so then I won't waste it.
But you and Canada now both need to make.
Oh, dang it. I was gonna try to back off if I didn't kill it. Oh, man.
Can't you dodge as a bonus action? I
I
guess
can. Would that make a difference?
no, it's a saving
This is
throw.
a saving
No, it's a
throw.
saving throw. Nice thought, though. You takes 10. You both take 10 damage.
This wave is gonna rip us through.
It's at 15. That's why.
4 of these things left. One
Okay,
bandage.
so
Yeah, there's 3 available at the moment.
I'm gonna take a little. I move 10 feet, so I can go 35 feet. So I'm gonna go away.
I'm gonna get away. All right.
I want to get away.
Alright,
Oh,
now,
that's fitting, given your character.
okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here.
I dropped the camera.
No, the puppy cam.
I fix.
Tell her
As
mine.
long as you didn't drop it on her.
No,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Oh, yeah. I better. I
Keep your distance, gentlemen.
think I'm going to see. Will I provoke an attack if I move in this direction?
That's a giant
take a
pile
lot
of
of damage.
that's a giant pile of really, really barbly spikes. Is what that purple circle is. So
Yeah,
that's a giant circle of nobody's gonna be safe walking through that. If you
How
walk,
far can I move?
30 feet.
or you can take an action. You can burn your action to move 60 feet to like run.
That's a good one.
If you want to just get as far away as possible, and then use your bonus action to. So you can move 30 feet, use your bonus action to shoot your bow, and then move another 30 feet as your action,
That's correct.
if you chose to do so. Since your bow.
The idea being try to make the spiders go through as much of that purple circle as possible.
Yeah,
Let's see.
and also understanding that getting close to these things, especially this one.
Yeah, dots are dangerous.
Yeah, that's certainly one way to think of it.
But I can move here, right, without provoking it.
You can, but the idea is that we want to kite the spiders through the purple circle.
Yeah.
You could get to this square right here without provoking any attacks of opportunity
This
and
square?
still get your.
Yeah, you don't have to run
Yeah.
in a straight line. Remember.
You get 60 feet of movement taking the dash action with the bonus action attack.
You go here.
Yeah.
Then you can go here. Go.
There, right? Like
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I could, I'm still
when you-
close to this one, though.
When you get to this, well, this one's dead.
No, this one.
He means this one.
That one's slowed. Double slowed.
Yeah,
All right.
that one. That one
All
can
right,
only
so I'll move here.
halfway through your movement, though, you may want to pause to shoot your spiritual weapon.
At one of them. You could shoot at either one.
So we'd shoot the closest one because probably I don't know if there's no advantage for that though. I'll shoot. So I'm going to move from here to here.
Okay. Yep.
And why do I flip back? Oh, because it's just measuring.
Yeah, you gotta click on the arrow in the top left corner again to move your to be able to grab your token.
That about right there, yeah.
Yep.
Then I'm going to shoot this one.
Sorry, the one that's further north or closer to you?
This one or this one?
Which one is the most beat up?
They look about the same.
So we'll shoot that one.
Okay.
Let me bring that up.
I need to
There
get a
we
little
go.
bow token.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
that'll do.
I
That'll
rolled
do,
a
pig.
19. Holy cow, okay.
Yeah, the man's got a plus 11 on his bow because of all the bonuses.
13, that'll work.
And then I'm going to. I can't cast any healing though, can I anymore?
Yeah.
You could, if you don't want to spend the rest of you still have your action.
You can either get that extra 30 movement, or you can use your action.
You know, I might be better off to get some healing going on here.
Well, the thing is, with this circle, they're slowed, and if
Yeah.
we can make them have to go, this is why I cast this spell. If we can make them have to run through it, they take a bunch of damage to get to us.
So I'll move over here.
Okay.
That is probably the most strategic.
Yeah.
Babbage, you're up.
This is a mechanic. This is a thing we call kiting.
Yes.
We're dragging the mobs behind us as if they're kites on strings.
Babbage.
Oh, Babbage, that's me. Babbage is going to have some fun. You're gonna like this. Babbage is gonna step here.
Okay.
Then he's going to
Blink.
thunderstep
Thunderstep.
Nice.
to over here.
Amazing.
Boom. That's really freaking loud.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Please tell me we're flat right now, not on a slope.
You are. I mean,
Okay.
3
Yeah,
feet's
I'm
pretty
a But yeah, so
Okay.
I just take a step forward and then I disappear in a sonic boom, appearing over here and leaving a shockwave behind me.
Dang it.
And Paladin is carried, so he can come along with.
Very good. Dang it.
Come on now, little spiders.
Okay, good. Scared I had to redo.
Oh, I never read that piece of the spell. I knew I could carry equipment. I didn't realize I could bring a person.
You
That's
bring objects
awesome.
as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its current
Oh, I can't bring any of us because I'm small, not
Everybody's-
medium.
capacity. Is that your turn, Babbage?
That is some of my movement. Oh yeah, then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. Go 5, 10, 20. I mean, or I could have just teleported there instead. I have a 90 feet range on my teleport. So.
And magically, the map gets bigger.
Oh, there's another spider over here. And there's another one over here. Oh no, that's me. How's that me again?
Copying tokens. This spider in the bottom right is just what I'm using to track
Oh, turn order and stuff.
Yeah, so you can ignore that one on the.
Oh.
I gotcha.
Oh, I thought that was the banished one.
There, you can pretend it's dead. I've learned that if I like delete
Yeah,
tokens,
if you delete the thing that
you
is
lose
the turn order,
so
it
I've just
goes
decided
away.
to like put an extra token in the corner. So not
I
to
hear
worry,
ya.
there are no more. There are not additional spiders. Although speaking of which, let's see. Okay, so they're slowed, and they're slowed. So literally, they can only go what, like 10 feet?
Slowed in difficult terrain, if their movement is 30, has now become 7.
5? All right. Well, I'm gonna round up because you actually want them to take some movement for the purposes of damage.
Yeah, it's halved and halved.
They are not the smartest things in the world. So, whose spike growth is this? This is you.
Fine.
All right. I need you to roll damage for 2 blocks, which I think is 44.
Spike growth is so good.
I wanted to drop it earlier, but I was like, it would be just as painful on the monk and the cleric.
Yeah.
So 4d4, yeah?
That's because they just moved 10 feet.
It's 2d4 per 5 feet.
All right. Do it.
Now, here's my question.
3D
Mike.
64.
Does each 5 feet of movement add its own orb?
Not from what you
Probably.
can tell. No.
Oh. That one's not slowed though, so it technically has a little more.
It just did 6. It just did 3 boxes, so I need 64.
So 3d4.
64.
60.
Or 64. So I'll just do
That
17.
works.
Nice.
The 44 again. 11. Okay.
Solid.
Well, actually, hold on. Is the spike growth permanent, or did you have to concentrate?
It's a
on it?
concentration spell.
The ground in a 20-foot radius center and a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes.
It is permanent.
Difficult terrain for the duration. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area.
So you can cast it, and if you don't pass that check, then you start walking into it, basically.
Yeah, they're just dumb.
I'm concentrating now.
Right. No, I get that. I'm wondering what kind of. Oh, it's just 2d4 piercing. Okay, I'll take that as it is. All right, so just for the dot purposes. Okay. Bellarmine's gonna get shot at.
Yeah, we gotta get him a suit of half plate.
Bellarmine gets shot at, and then you get shot. Hold on, what's the range on this? Nope, that's not what I want.
I have a suit of half plate.
Oh, yay!
I do. I'm currently wearing it.
That's not what I meant. One of the spiders is close enough to Jeff.
Oh, don't worry, I got something for him next round. Even I'm gonna fail this.
I mean,
I got something for
you
him.
took 3 damage.
Ooh, me?
No, Jeff. It emitted another wave.
Oh, I got something for you.
Did I? Hold on. Did I shoot the other one yet? No, that Eldritch Blast was... Alright, this Eldritch Blast is also at you. That'll work.
Am I supposed to do a roll? Saving roll?
I feel like all these force damage beams are like all the shots that should have hit Chewbacca that never did in the movies.
Oh, wow. I've been doing that wrong.
Was I supposed to do a saving charisma or something?
No, that was for Jeff. Also, I didn't realize I should have been firing at you all a lot more often than I was. But you know what? This fight's been hard enough as it is. We'll retcon that for later. You're up. Man, that would have made this.
You finally read the last sentence of that spell, huh?
Yes. I was like, Oh.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
No, I did, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pretend
Oh
that
my
sentence.
goodness.
I'm gonna pretend that sentence isn't there for this particular fight.
Well, then that's when positioning and barking orders would have been like, get out of the way. Wow.
Wait, where did you? What just happened? Where did he go?
I moved to on top of the dead thing.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. All right, so what are you doing? That looks like a circle.
Let me see one quick thing.
At least it's a little warmer.
This is what I should have saved my meta magic for. Next time gadget. Okay. I'm going to cast Cool Whip on that guy.
Oh, what's the range on that spell? I thought it was like shorter.
30 feet.
Oh, well there you go.
So he takes 6 plus another 44. Wait, is it 10? It's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet or 15 feet?
Let me double check.
I think it's 10.
Oh, no. Not what I wanted. 10. So 44. So he's pulled 2 squares closer.
And takes 15?
Hang on.
Yeah.
It's a DM ruling, but he's not using his movement. And Spike Growth says when a creature moves. So I don't know if Spike Growth and Thorn Whip work like that or not.
Being moved.
Yeah, but move is like a keyword in D&D.
I'll allow it. He's dragging him across the thing. That makes sense.
I'm
to
all
me.
for it working. I just
Yeah,
want to make sure.
no, it just makes sense to me. All right, so you did 15 damage.
Yeah, that would nullify a pretty nasty druid combo. And then I'm going to
It emits
follow it
a
up.
nasty little wave, but nothing's around to actually be affected by it. Who are you shooting at?
Well, I mean, it was a miss anyway.
Fair point. You shoot at a dead body that misses because you didn't quite realize that your spike growth had dragged it to its
Just for
death.
flourish. Yeah. I'm not as clever as my bard.
Katadin.
So I am going to. Let me see. Do either of these guys look like really heavily damaged?
They both look fairly bad. This one, the one with a lot of dots, should tell you something.
Fair. Let me just see what's the range on darts. That is
2060, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. So then, basically, I'm trying to think if I should wait it out or. No. You know what? I'm gonna do this. You know, it's close to the end of battle. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm just gonna start hucking darts at him.
Okay.
There were 2 darts weighted.
Since you're, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Since you're doing it from greater than 20, they're all at disadvantage. That's what the 2060 means. Like between 20 and 60, you can still hit, but it's a disadvantage throw. So the 16's gonna miss.
Miss. Okay, so let me just roll that second one. I guess it really wouldn't
Well,
matter.
it doesn't matter. So you can roll another one.
So you missed.
Yeah. So if you're gonna throw a second dart, you can just throw.
13 will miss as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away.
Very good.
Back off.
Bellarmine, you are close to a thing.
I can do a movement, right?
You can.
Like, can I move to here?
Your bow's also next to you. Stand by. You went. Go one more down and you can move there. Yeah.
Alright. Like to here?
Yep.
Alright, and then I'm going to, so that was movement. I can do two. I can do an action and a bonus action, right? And spells is just one or two. No. Spells I can do.
Well, you can use your bonus. You can do a spell, and you can use your bonus action to fire your bow.
So I'm going to do a mass healing word. That's a bonus action. No. Right?
Yes.
And that will heal everybody some.
Very good. Everybody gets 6 hit points.
Hey, I'll take it. I like that.
Hang on, I need them. And then, but I can't shoot the bow now because that was a bonus action, right?
Correct. You can throw a guiding bolt, or if you have a crossbow, which I don't think. Well, you do have a crossbow.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to do guiding bolt.
Oh, is he out of spell slots?
Well, you can't mass healing word and guiding.
Oh, you're right. Light crossbow connects. Sorry, which one are you shooting at?
I was shooting straight across at this one.
Very good. Nice shot. The bolt connects. You notice that where your plain, simple light crossbow bolt knocks into the spider, it actually doesn't create a dot. Babbage.
Babbage jams a fire affect engine into an open materia slot on the light crossbow.
Nice.
And takes a shot at this guy.
Pew. .22 will hit.
Nice. What do I need to do? This is fire material. No, it's improve affect discharge is what it is. So
12.
4 piercing and 8 fire damage.
It gains another dot. I'm running out of dots. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roll their wisdom saves. Hold on. Next, the one that's banished. The one in the middle. Good lord. My rolls are like either all high or all low. It seems like. Okay. Are you doing anything else, Babbage?
That is my action.
Very good.
Said I can do. My only bonus action is Misty Step.
Well, that is a useful thing to be able to get away from things. This spider, which seems to be just glowing with the amount of damage it seems to have taken, takes one step forward and goes kaput.
Yay!
This one will take its 2 steps to you.
Wait, is it still alive?
It is. It takes 10 damage. And it will try to bite you.
Not at advantage, right?
No, it's just I rolled double always because sometimes you guys.
Then
Yep.
I fart in its general direction as I laugh at the miss.
Fair. It is your turn.
Oh, I got something. Here we go.
Wait, can I get out of the? Do I have to roll out of the banishment every turn, or is it just banished as long as he's concentrated? No, he's just banished. Okay.
Yeah, he's just banished unless concentration breaks.
Okay. Very good. It's so many dots. 1, 2,
It's
3,
not prone or anything. Oh, no, it is slowed.
It's
though, right?
slowed. That thing had 6 dots on it. That would have been a terrible blow. Thorn Whip for 8 plus 11 would be 19. You're not really sure how, but it does seem to still be alive. Canadian, do you intend to throw darts? I mean, you could probably get closer if you really wanted to and then run away again.
Yeah.
Jerk.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get within 20, and then back off.
A spear is a reach weapon, is it not?
Yeah, but reach is only an extra 5.
Still,
I mean, could he not stand right here and plink?
I think he's worried about the detonation.
I am. Yes, I'm. I'm not.
Oh, the
I could probably survive it. He's only got 1 dot, but why take the risk when I can just
you should back up one more.
throw some deer tays at it. I can back up 1 more. Yes, there we go. I just want to be 20 feet out. Yeah.
Yep, that works. Okay.
Hey.
Well, you're not no longer at disadvantage. Your weighted dart.
6.
Plinks it.
6 plus 2.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
Bellarmine.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
Fantastic.
Bellarmine is in range.
That's not inexorable damage. That's 2 different.
Yeah. Taking 1.
Doing a massive either
4.
4 or 2 damage, depending on if Bellarmine makes his charisma saving throw. But that's kind of moot at this point, so it's fine. Okay. Bellarmine is still that'll work.
Wow.
You charisma yourself to only 2 damage. All right. For the purposes of this, we're technically out of combat, but in about half a minute, a spider is going to come out of.
No, if he
pocket
holds
dimension.
this, if he holds the spell, doesn't that mean it stays disappeared?
That's only if it's
Yeah, but- The spell has a duration, and when the duration ends,
if it's a creature that's from like a different dimension. Oh wait, no, that just makes it goes back to its personal dimension like instantly. But as the spell works, but yeah, no, he banishes it, but it only lasts a minute. I would say it was a very good minute though.
yeah. But in roughly 30 seconds, it's going to blink back to this plane.
Yes.
We'll have to-
All right. So where's it going to be blinking back to? Can we all ready in action to?
like
Whoops.
here?
Roughly that general vicinity, yeah. Somewhere around here-ish.
I believe it's.
Maybe we could roll something to see if any one of us remembers the exact position.
Or, just acknowledge that the Tinkerer is pretty good at remembering things.
Well,
So if we know that it's going to be where it's coming back, I'll
I-
stay within
I
20
re-
feet of it.
I remember it because this looks like a winking face.
Oh, the map. That works. Way to use the map to your advantage there, even if yeah. All right. All right. So you're sticking around for this thing? You're not running?
Are we fleeing or are we dispatching? Gentlemen, we have to make a decision.
I would say dispatch. I'm not going to leave this thing on our tail.
All right,
I'll stay
let's get
20 feet away from it. So that'll make me here.
Not here right now. Can't we kind of cast some healing?
Yeah,
Can't I-
we have multiple rounds of combat to do what we want, time wise.
For the purposes of the theater of the mind and the fact that this is just going to be a mechanical annoyance in the way that D&D combat works, I'm happy to say that you just successfully dispatched this thing without burning any more resources.
That's fine.
Can we all agree with this?
I figure if we were all like standing there ready
Yeah,
to just
I mean,
yeah, we're literally like
wipe the floor with it.
Like just
in the
standing
20-foot
by to
radius.
like beat the crap out of it. You've learned to like get away 15 feet the moment it's gonna like you'd like beat it down to the point where like okay, it looks like it's about to die. Just get far enough away and it's fine. So for the purposes of
Exactly, yeah.
Between now and when it would have appeared, how many times can I cast Mass Healing Word so we can get us back to where we belong?
I mean, you only have so many
0?
spell slots, but for the purposes of this, I'm gonna argue you've all successfully that it's dead.
I wanted to do some craziness and use the ring to teleport in the middle of the spike growth, eat the 2d4 damage on myself, and then thorn whip it back in, and then
Oh,
teleport
there you
back
go.
out.
Well, 0's not really mass healing word once because we took the other one, so you could have done it twice.
All right, so I, for one, am happy with the fact that I've learned that I enjoy making homebrew monsters to throw at you.
Yeah, those are pretty gnarly.
Yeah, those are neat. I like the detonate.
Okay, so you're still at the edge of what is essentially this big open, like, clearing space. You can still see, you're only about maybe like 100 feet away from the wall of wind and snow that you were trudging through for the last several days that your characters have gone through. Again, way off to the west is the crater, storm cloud, slowly swirling thing that seems to spiral down into what looks like a crater that doesn't make visual sense to you because it seems to go into a hole that somehow like goes deeper into some other colored world that is further down than what would make sense on the bottom of an island. Yeah, and you're all just kind of got hit by a whole lot of magical nonsense. Also, by the way, there was something that happened in the middle of that fight where one of the spiders was actually able to like negate magic around it, but because nobody got close enough to it, it didn't actually matter.
Oh, okay.
Like a dispel magic effect, or
Like an anti-magic barrier or something?
Essentially, yeah. That was like one of you cast the spell while you were further away from, as a friendly reminder, because your characters would remember this even if you don't. Babbage's mana engine creates a radius around him that lets you all be able to cast magic safely in different parts of the world.
oh,
Did I not? I mean, it's been so long, you probably forgot. That's understandable.
I used to have an aura around me, but it's no longer visible to me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
That's
that.
probably what it is.
But it should be a 15-foot radius. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
So if I ask Babbage, hey, you got enough materials to create a half plate?
Whoa. So there's a bit of a difference between tinkering and armor smithing. I am capable of armor smithing, but it's not really field work.
Yeah, he would need better tools than what he's got.
Think about a good way to get that.
I'm sure when we make it to town, we can certainly get you suited up.
All right, well, let's head to town.
Easier said than done, my friend.
Yeah. So, okay.
Eventually, one of us might learn how to teleport, but that's not today.
Nope.
so where are we? We're here.
That was the plan that we routed out.
Yeah.
return.
You're
We were
basically here.
Where?
Like
The
at
edge of the circle.
Edge of the circle. Okay.
Yeah, essentially.
So
Can
we
we
probably should keep going. You know.
can we do the old double polymorph, or like I cast polymorph and then I wild shape while maintaining polymorph, and then fly, but not up where the rocks are. It's weird to say rocks up there, but
Just take this route, but not on foot. Is that what you're saying?
basically, you
Just
know,
for speed's
a
sake?
couple hundred feet off the ground. I'm sure a couple hundred feet is below cloud cover. I hope.
Well, we wouldn't even need to be a couple hundred feet. We could literally be like 30 feet and out of range
Yeah.
of most threats. Just fly over
I
the head
vote
of
for
the
that. You use paws. You're cold. You does not wish to touch frozen ground.
I think an expeditious retreat would be most appreciated.
And probably sooner rather than later.
I'd be all for this. I think we're in over our heads.
What? No.
We've come out, we've seen stuff, we got information. Let's bring it back to Cognin and determine where to strike next. And on the way, we can scout out Vineholm, perhaps find ourselves somewhere to take some respite. Otherwise, we can just ignore it and continue back to town.
Well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're doing the whole summoning pixies / you're summoning woodland creatures, is that accurate? We're going with that plan?
That's the only way we can both play.
Well, I mean, I could also cast polymorph myself and then Well, no, that's the thing. I can't wild shape into an eagle, can I? Not yet.
Wait,
No.
why can't you?
I don't think I'm high enough level. I think it's a challenge rating thing.
I'd have to go into the druid character. I'd have to go into the druid class to verify
Max
that.
CR, or you're not you're just a regular druid, right? So your max CR at 8th level is 1.
Yeah, that's not high enough.
What is it, CR of a giant eagle?
I think it's 2.
It is 1.
Oh,
Are there restrictions on if you can turn into something that flies?
Not at level 8, no restrictions. Level 4, there's a no flying restriction, and level 2, there's no flying or swimming.
There we go.
So
Okay.
when you become an 8th level druid, you can become an eagle. That's basically how it works.
Also, a giant owl has a challenge rating of 1/4.
Right.
a giant owl's only 1/4?
Yeah, but at level 2, where you can shape
can't-
into 1/4, so you can't
can't
take
fly.
flying or swimming. That's
But-
the restriction.
So yeah,
Right.
A giant eagle is a beefier creature, but a giant owl has like the flyby and the
Oh,
night vision.
the
Giant
owls
eagle's
have
faster.
better dark vision, but the eagles have a better fly speed, right? Basically what we determined.
Yeah, the owls have dark
Yes.
vision and the flyby ability.
So what's the most? What do we care about more? A higher top end speed and time traveled per spell, or? I mean, it's not like we'll sleep on the eagle. I'm thinking stay with the eagle because
Also, didn't Dad use his wildlife knowledge a couple sessions ago to determine that the owls provide more warmth, or was that not a thing you care about?
Owls are not affected by the cold as much. But both eagles and owls have a down layer underneath the outside feathers.
but owls, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically it's an extra 20 feet of movement or flyby and dark vision.
Which I don't think we need flyby and dark vision.
I mean, flyby is helpful. If something ambushes us, we can leave without provoking.
Probably flyby would then be preferable if we want to try to avoid any sort of being taken out of the sky.
With the eagle, we also have who can still communicate with me telepathically, and he has dark vision. So
That's fair.
it's really, do we want more move or do we want flyby? Which, let's face it, if something's going to engage us in the air, with him looking and everyone else looking, we're not going to fly into clouds. So probably better to just travel a little faster.
Are we heading to Vineholm, or are we just heading back to the town? If we're flying?
Yeah, we're
heading back to town. We're going there by way of Vineholm, and at least scouting to see if it's somewhere we can stop by comfortably, or if it's hostile or abandoned or what. We're not like gonna go investigate the entirety of it. We're just gonna be like, it's over there. Is that like a town with people in it, or is that like a zombie graveyard?
yeah. I think flyby is only useful if we were going to fight in aerial combat, but if something starts to engage us, we're going to dismount and go back to full spell casting. So,
well, that's the other benefit of only being a few feet off the ground is we can just drop and fight. So
yes.
Eagle may make more sense for that.
Eagle, as long as we're not incurring cold penalties, which is a DM ruling.
All right.
I mean, whoever's riding the Eagles can have a heat pump.
Yeah, you have solved this problem before.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which,
so we're
by the
doing
way,
Eagles.
I need to go.
If we solved it on the owl. There's only 2 people with heat pumps. That's,
Yeah, 2 people are going to be birds, and 2 people are going to have heat pumps.
Yeah.
I look at Canaan and I say, "Are you up for the ruffle of the feathers?"
Let's fly.
All right, polymorph, wild shape.
So you're being eagles.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Do I have? Where is
This is great. We never have to summon woodland creatures again.
Oh, we do.
Well, we never have to for travel, is what I mean.
Caw.
I know. Hold on. Where the heck is
I think it. I mean, it basically.
It's just like where you guys are traveling in Emre. You're creating 2 eagles and carrying the other 2. It's the same
Right. Because polymorph is up to an hour. Woodland creatures is up to an hour. So yeah.
All right, I don't feel like I thought I had tokens for giant eagles, but I can't seem to find them at the moment. So for now, we're just going to pretend like the owls are the eagles. So you're taking off, I take it, once you have this plan figured out. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you? There we go. Okay.
Two riders were approaching, and the wind began to owl.
Okay, so you're flying pretty quickly. Well, here, I'm not going to send you through all these different.
Eagles
Yeah,
are faster. Eagles are
like,
faster now.
We determined in-game stats is roughly 13 miles an hour.
Right. Okay. So you're flying.
Such a weird number.
It is what it is.
Well, it's based on feet, so it just comes out.
Yeah, game mechanics are.
I know, but
in
if-
that regard, but let's do.
Because you're dashing 160 feet per.
No, I get how it's calculated. I'm just saying that's like the fuzziness with moving on a hypotenuse and saying it's the same distance. I guess that's the equalizer.
Yeah, it's just weird.
26,
That's the equalizer.
26.
So either from now on we can't move diagonally in combat.
Be right
at the
back.
same distance,
Oh,
or-
sorry, it's 18 miles an hour.
Be right back.
I mean, owls can.
Whereas
so that makes sense.
we know that for an eagle to capture prey out of the sky or hit a bunny, it's not moving at only 18 miles.
Well, you're talking about an eagle, not a giant eagle.
Even so, that's not very fast.
Anyway, you are flying along. Clearly, the distances are inaccurate. I suppose I should try to scale this up. But so it takes you.
A golden eagle's top speed is only 200 miles per hour.
That's what I'm saying. That's when it's dive bombing, but even when it's just gliding, it's still going 30, 40,
So
50
fast.
miles an hour. Especially if it's flying
Never
with the wind.
expected that number to be the number that
Yeah.
I discovered.
They're fast.
200 miles. Good lord.
That's why I'm saying maybe there's a little DM fiat here to say, like, are we actually bound by combat mechanics or how much distance we can travel in 1 hour?
The top speed of a giant condor is 55 miles an hour.
That's still pretty freaking fast.
Yeah, it's a lot more than 18.
Yeah, okay. So I will take note of the fact that you were all flying very quickly, but also acknowledging the fact that you were flying kind of blind because you're going through ridiculously thick winds and very, very nasty storms, and you're flying through whiteout, so you're not going full speed. You can't really.
Even at a trot, like if you're on a
no,
horse,
you're still
that's
going pretty.
double the,
Yeah, you're still going pretty freaking quick.
say, 36 miles an hour.
Fair. All right. So, for the purposes of moving along for story and DM fiat and what have you, so you're flying along successfully. The two sets of you. For it's hard to tell how far you're going. You're mostly, as I understand it, based on the map, following the road, right? Is that fair to
Yes.
say? Okay.
Just
so
we
you
don't want to drift into whiteout and lose our header.
Got it. So you're
So,
flying basically like 20 feet off the ground, so you're low enough that you can still see the road. Yes.
A couple of things come to mind.
Okay.
One of them is the fastest animal in the world is the peregrine falcon. And an eagle is not a falcon, but it's pretty close.
Okay.
The peregrine falcon, I think, is certainly the fastest bird. It's called the duck hawk. It can pluck ducks out of the air.
240 miles an hour.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, what we did is because they're giant eagles, we looked up
Yeah.
the top speed of a giant condor, which is 55.
I would say that if it is a giant whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it would maintain the same ratio of speed. But
But that top end
Yeah,
speed is
that-
also when it's
That's not how that works,
plummeting
Dad.
with
The air
with
doesn't
gravity.
scale.
yeah, but we're in a strange world, so God only knows.
We are. So for the purposes of moving this along, as much as it's fun to wonder what the fact is the speed of an air-laden swallow, or the ground speed, excuse me, of an airplane swallow. You fly for what feels like a couple of
Unladen.
hours. Yes. Along the road here, you fairly confident you over like I don't know 45 minutes, like after 45 minutes of flying, you think you've passed the point where you actually initially met the road. It's kind of hard to tell in the whiteout. But following the road, you do get to a point where following the road, you actually think that you seem to come across what looks like it's not. It's like the terrain suddenly changes on the left side, like on the left side of the road as you're heading east. So north of you, where there actually does seem to be some like mountainous terrain on the left side of the road, not on the right side. And traveling for about another, let's say, 10-15 minutes along the road, you come across what looks like a wall. Trying to see how far can you actually see.
To about there.
Okay, so it looks like you may actually be at the outskirts. Like the road is just south of where the map is, but you do appear to be across going. There is some sort of like actual like physical structure off to your left through like a small hole in the mountains, like this like small mountain range you've come across.
Sorry, you said this is where like Vineholm is, or no?
No, at least you haven't.
Nowhere near there.
You are. I mean, based on your knowledge of the geography and the map that you have, you're expecting to cross a bridge first, and you have not done that.
Ah.
Is it night?
No, it's whiteout conditions, so it's probably the middle of the day at this point.
So it's
Maybe
still,
like late
still
morning.
cruddy conditions.
So we have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
We have to pay the troll tolls. What you're saying?
Probably.
Perhaps.
Always Sunny? Anybody? Just me?
Oh, I knew it, and I almost followed it up with the next verse. I was like, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
We're on stream here. We can't go there. It's soul. He's saying soul.
Poor dad, out of the loop.
I am too. I haven't watched that show.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
La 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 la
That's
la
probably
la
for the
la.
best. So okay.
So there's a structure as we're flying, so we have to make a split-second decision to
Stop and keep going.
investigate the suspicious.
Yeah, why do we care about a bridge? We're gonna fly over things. Wait a minute. Why are we gonna land and deal with crossing a rickety old bridge in whiteout conditions? Let's just keep flying and scouting and see if there's a reason for us to land. I say to whomever I'm riding.
Oh, if we
If that be me, then I'm gonna stay in the air.
You're
just fly low enough so we can see the ground, and see if things clear up.
who has control of this? Actually, hold on. Can this token even see? No. Okay. Hold on.
I have control of it.
I can move it too.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried to give it
everybody
control to
can.
multiple people. Give me a second. It doesn't have vision. Alright, I don't want
What's
to
going
accidentally
on?
give something. Give me a minute. I don't want to accidentally give something away. On. Oh, what the hell? Let's just
Something's going on here.
try what I did with this.
Oh, you're figuring that out. I'm gonna go eat real quick.
The dog's running again. She stopped. She was.
No, no.
Then, you're so cute.
I agree with my companions that if the level 20 area was probably too much for us, then the level 18 area is as well. We should keep flying.
I doubt that was a level 20 area.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like that was
But
the
yeah. Yeah, I
game,
have,
and then
we have a solution to not have to walk in this whiteout condition. I don't think we want to alter the plan unless forced to.
There we go. Okay. Alright. Whoever's in control of the owl can move the owl.
I mean, I feel like if I'm in an enclosed space where I could get ambushed and it's still whiteout, then I'm just gonna use
Well,
my sense of direction.
We're flying, right? So.
Yep.
Let's get some buildings over here. What's this?
Oh, like the rock face. You're hitting a rock wall.
Ouch.
Like I can fly up over it?
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see anything below you then. Same story.
Well, again,
with
I
the
have-
trees.
So you're saying
I'm suddenly.
So you're saying this should be a bridge, and I'm not seeing a bridge. I'm seeing.
I never said it was a
structures.
bridge. I said you would fly over a bridge.
Right. You're saying I'm expecting to find a bridge to fly over,
Yes.
but instead what I'm seeing is some kind of temple. Who's moving the owl?
Well, I mean, I'm the owl, so I kind of.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm also curious why I can just see this temple and it's glowing and not affected by the whiteout conditions.
Hold on.
Because
Oh.
we're low enough.
Oh, so that's a weird lighting dynamic, actually. Now that you've actually seen it.
Oh, the other owl. Isn't there a second? Or are we just using the one for now?
Here. No, that's fine. The reason you can see. Hold on, give me a second. It's been a while since I built this. I'm trying to remember how I actually did this. I think I just did that for dynamic lighting, so you could actually like see the building. You're right. In whiteout conditions, you shouldn't still be able to see it. I can't remember why my thought
Okay, so
process was at the time.
Did
You can see it
Did you
just from
add
flying up
some
close.
token that's emitting light instead of just using daylight mode?
Yeah, so that like you could actually like the building. I think because you just to make it so that like the building seems to still, you seem to be able to see the building a little more
gotcha.
vividly from the
Well,
whiteout conditions. But anyway,
I disagree with our plan of flying in weird circles around this building. I feel
Yeah.
we should just be
Like-
moving forward across the route.
So, sorry that you prepared the map. It looks fun, but
continuing down, okay.
Yeah, I have no desire to leave our plan.
Fair enough. PCs are allowed to make decisions as such. Okay, so you continue.
I'll make a note. I'll sketch in my book that there's a beautiful temple, and that's what it looks like.
Look at the dog, he's going nuts.
Yeah, that was running.
No. Okay. Okay. So you scout around, you see the temple. Very good. Along the road. So you continue down the road, moving somewhat eastward.
We'll take note of its location
Okay.
for future reference.
Fair enough. That's
we'll just drop an Apple tag and come back later.
okay. After about what you feel like is another hour, 2 hour, you think it may have been like past noon or at some point, you eventually come across.
Point of order: the polymorph only lasts for an hour,
Oh,
Okay. Well,
and
that's
I would need to break wild shape to recast. Right?
I'm gonna assume you did that at the temple.
Okay, so that's what we did. That was the hour point. We get down like, what a
Yeah.
coincidence, instead
We're
of
like-
the middle of nowhere.
we dropped in the nice on top of the roof, safe from whatever's below us, and recast things. And how many wild shapes can you do a day?
I was to say how many wild shit. Yeah, that's a good
That was
question.
That was my last one.
All right, so we get one more hour of travel by air before we have to.
Well, I still have another chart, so this will be my second cast of polymorph.
Okay.
Since it's polymorph and conjure woodland beings are both gated by the same hour, so it doesn't matter really which one you use.
How many total polymorphs can you cast a day?
One more after this.
Total
I just
a day.
burned my second. 3.
Okay, because you can, in theory, if you're out of wild shapes, you could polymorph Zach and then polymorph yourself and maintain. Oh no, that's 2 concentrations. Forget what I said.
Right. So after this current round of wild shape plus polymorph, then we have to deal with the pixies.
Right.
Okay.
Because then I can cast it one more time, and then I can upcast it at 5th level. So actually two more powers.
So we're not going to walk over this bridge, we're going to fly over it.
If we are capable of flight, we should continue to utilize flight. Is my guess, or not guess, but my suggestion.
I
But
agree.
It looks like we're getting out of the whiteout.
I saw Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, and I'd rather fly.
Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna. All right, so it takes you 2 wild shapes to get here. It sounds
Two
like
wild shapes, 2 polymorphs. That's a total of 2 hours of travel.
okay. I'll just go with the fact that you guys are flying at like 40 miles an hour. That's fine. All right, so you get to the bridge, and you have 1 more iteration of flying. It sounds like.
2 actually, because I can do conjure woodland beings. Hopefully, get at least 2 pixies on each one.
Okay, so, all right, you start. So you're flying over the bridge, right?
I'd say yes.
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 The least amount of time on the ground.
Yeah, and we don't have to necessarily be directly over the bridge.
No, we can go alongside the bridge.
It looks like a lovely bridge, Mike.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. These maps are phenomenal. I can't wait to explore them when I'm supposed to.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's totally. I mean, you guys did go completely off the rails of what I was anticipating in the first place, so that's totally fine. All right, after about another
Like,
hour of flight,
We're just
Consequences to our actions.
we're resource spent and we're tired and we just want to get home.
got it. Just as your next hour of flight and travel ends, you find yourselves where you are.
Middle of nowhere, because I can do conjure woodland beings and get us back up in the air. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Hold on. I just want to make sure that you understand.
What is this?
Is there a place to shelter?
Is this a frozen body?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like a dead body that's been frozen, or like a statue?
The ice is so thick it's hard to tell. You're guessing the former.
A dead frozen body.
Yes.
So but it's standing up.
Correct.
Number 13.
Oh, we're at Vinehome. Okay. Maps with numbers means it's a town.
I mean, you would have. My thought is you would have noticed that, like, this is the side of a building.
Yeah, I mean that's clear to me at the moment. It wasn't.
So
Clear
we're
when
still
all I
in
saw
whiteout
was the
conditions,
frozen
right?
statue.
So okay, no, I should have clarified. That's fair. The whiteout conditions ended when you got to the bridge. Basically, the moment you got to the bridge, it was as if like you.
Yeah,
you
because
came
that
out
bridge
of a
brings
wall.
us to another biome. So this
Yes.
biome
All right,
is probably
stop
All
walking
right.
around.
this biome is probably just wintry, not blizzardy.
So when we crossed over the bridge, I'm gonna leave a big bird turret on the bridge to deter any would-be chasers.
That's
Bird.
fair. All right. Yeah. No more walking around the map because this is.
Sorry, because you went there, I now need to ask: is your bird turd the consistency of bird poop because you're a bird, or is it the consistency of furball poop because that's what you've eaten and digested previously?
I would say it's the bird because I effectively have that body.
Yeah, but
inside and out.
the food that was in your digestive tract before you polymorphed was already in there and being digested as a furball.
Maybe it turns into furball
why?
poop on the way down
So are we
as it
claiming
leaves
that?
his body.
Are
Or
we
it
claiming
turns
that
into
the waste?
furbog.
Are we claiming that the waste in your body is included as part of your body and is also affected by wild shape?
I would say
if it's
yes,
polymorph
because-
organs, then yes.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
you can't be a bird and have furball poop in you. It would be damaging
not?
to the bird system.
You could be a bird and swallow a marble. It doesn't
but that's
change
also
what
why-
the marble is just because you're a bird.
But when you turn into the bird, you lose all your own natural abilities. You have the abilities of the thing, which would include waste
Yeah.
processing. As
So
well.
so any newly consumed food, I agree, would be
I
digested
think
as
you're
a
new to
bird.
mud.
But previously,
No, I'm
Can I
not.
make sure
I'm
that
just talking to the
make sure that
camera.
Canada is feeding me as we go along.
previously consumed food that's in your digestive tract, I believe. I'm just trying to understand this bird turd. You know, you can't say bird turd and not have questions come up.
I'm just enjoying
This was barely
the puppy
for
cam
cinematic
right
effect,
now.
and now there's a whole like, hold on.
I mean, this is where my brain goes.
That's fair. for now, we're gonna pause the stream. You can have this philosophical discussion about bird turds.
See, we
It's more of a scatological discussion.
Mike prepares a lot before his campaigns, but I'm always able to find a question that he didn't think of before the session started.
That's got nothing to do with
So
prep
we
work.
need
That's
to
a
end the-
D&D mechanic.
We need to end the session so Mike can write what happens to druids poop when they wild shape.
We send a message to Gygax, alright? we need a ruling on this.
What's the name of the dude from Wizards that always answers? Jeremy something, right?
Oh, Jared. Oh, Jerry Kramer? No, Crawford.
No,
Crawford.
Jeremy Crawford.
So-
Yeah.
The craziest part is I'm not the first person to ask this
Oh,
question.
of course you're not. I was gonna say, I'm sure
January-
Reddit has this discussion.
January 31st, 2017.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I would have been shocked if you were the first person to ask this question. Okay.
It's either like a slippery on the bridge, war paint, or very unpleasant if it's not the bird turd we think it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the guys, gals, and non-binary pals. That is the cliffhanger we're going to leave on. What kind of turd did, in fact,
That's what we're
the
going to call the
polymouth
turd.
giant eagle
The turd at the edge
leave
of the
at
bridge is the cliffhanger.
Stuck in her head.
Poop jokes. Classy poop jokes. That's what you find on our stream. And with that, I'm calling it a night. Good night, Internet. That is what a wonderful way to end.
We have so thoroughly derailed Mike's campaign.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I just want to explore this black ink. Yeah.
These are the moments I live for in this game.
Oh, gracious. The point is always to have fun, and good gracious, is that ridiculous?
Well, we've done that.
All right. Good night.
If it's the bird turd we think it is, this could be mechanically useful if we ever fight something on the ground.
What happens to that spider when it comes back and realizes that everything else is dead and there's nobody else around? You know.
The philosophical
No, we killed
questions
it.
we get into. All right. Yes.
Yeah, we
did.
killed it.
Yes. Out here.
We didn't play